I'm opening Instagram now. If you want to come in, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will cut the volume here.
Okay. Yes.
Hello.
Hi again.
Yeah. Welcome to our first international live, people. Tonight we have this great drummer from Turkish, Leyan Senay. I'm saying correctly?
Yes, Leyan Senay. Yes, true.
Okay, thank you.
I couldn't put them in. Yeah. Yeah. Just 1 minute. Yes.
Tonight we don't want to speak in Portuguese, neither in Turkish. But if you want to send us a question, you can send us in Portuguese here, comment here, or in Turkish, and we translate for other people. Okay. Good night. Good morning for you, Leon.
Yeah, morning.
Morning. What time is now in your city, Istanbul? Correct.
Yeah, Istanbul, 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Leon was saying to me that she don't sleep before 4 a.m. Correct?
Yes.
Because she want to feel like playing gigs like before the quarantine.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Leon,
Yes.
I was saying I was seeing I saw your videos at YouTube, and you have so many great videos. And
Thank you.
I saw a video that is very funny. Let's start talking about this little video that is the Flintstones cover, drum cover.
Yeah.
Very funny.
I was watching them at my childhood. During my childhood, I was a big fan of Flintstones. And then I decided to make a cover video. Why not? Especially Pebble Flintstone was my favorite character.
Okay. Do you want to tell the people how you make this video, because it's not in the studio, it's in next to the lake,
Place.
outside,
yeah.
next to the lake, and in the arrangement of the music. Where do you come from for that arrangement? Because it's too short. It's like a big band, tune. Tell us.
Yeah, I recorded at my studio at first, and then I put the drums to the lakeside, and it was a really windy day, so it was really difficult for me to shoot the video actually. And then it was two or 3 years ago I was made this video, but I remember all of the details. And my snare down to the lake, and I was trying to hold them, and it was a big chaos during this video. But I made it, and with a healthy way. And it was a soundtrack actually, and drumless soundtrack, and I improvised some drum parts on it, and then it came. Yeah.
It is very funny. I encourage the people to see it. Of course, there are another great drum videos at your YouTube channel. You can left the link for the people after our streaming.
Okay,
Let's talk
sure.
about your beginning. Just 1 minute, just to change my Wi-Fi for 4G. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Let's talk about your beginning because people here watching you want to know more about your beginning, your gear, your playing.
Beginning as a drummer,
Yeah,
learning from the beginning. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, I was at the School of Fine Arts, and I was playing piano in there, and I met drums, and it totally changed my life. Uh, I think 8 years ago, I was the first time I took the drum lesson, but I didn't play during these 8 years. Uh, I'm playing drums for 4 years after my opening the studio, actually. My gears are I'm using Mapex drums, Mapex Saturn series. I'm using Turkish cymbals, and I'm proudly endorsed by them. Turkish Rugby Throw series, and the spiral symbol for the um, trash taste. And Waiter Drumstick 5A I'm using. I'm actually their artist for 1.5 years. And then Simpad I'm using, and the OK Cajon for the drum pads.
Oh, so you played the cajon too?
Actually not a cajon. They are handmade drum pads for practicing pads.
Oh, do you have one now for show us?
Yeah, I can show it. It's near me. 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my
Oh,
drum pad. I'm using this one, and I like its rebound. And it's my logo. Can you see it or not? I don't know. The Miawi logo.
the
Yeah.
you like it, you like the blue color too.
Yeah, so much. I really love the blue color, so that's why my drumsticks, sim pads, everything except my hair is too blue, but because of the light, it's seen as black, I think.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your first drum classes. People want to know how it works for you in another country. Turkish is so distant from our country here. How it works for you? The first drum lessons, what you learned, what first steps that you followed.
Uh, Actually, how to grip the drumstick. It's my first thing I learned. The single, double, paradiddle, and the little practicing in the pads. And then we began to learn little drum beats, like don't status, the basic ones. And then it improved by the time.
Okay. Do you have reading lessons from the beginning?
Reading, yes, yes. Reading notes are really important for me, and from the beginning, I wanted to learn how to read and write the notes of the drums. Yeah, and as a teacher, I'm always focusing on to my students as to teach how to figure out the notes.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
Do you think it's very important to the young drummer to have a drum set when begin to play, acoustic or electronic, or maybe a practice drum set? What do you think about having a drums when beginning?
I think it's necessary. From the beginning, I didn't have one, but when I bought one at 4 years ago, so that's the point that I tried to feel like, yeah, I wanted, I wanted to improve this instrument. So I was more excited to learn about new things, but before it, I wasn't. So um, it it totally affects the both of the mood of the student and the skills, the learning skills too. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. Some people want to ask some question. Anyone send us any question for Leyan? Okay, Fernando. Fernando sent us a question. Fernando is here from Brazil. Okay.
Hmm.
Very Fernando wrote in English. Okay. He wants to know if you incorporate some Turkish rhythms on your drumming.
Oh, I don't have a drum actually now, but uh, I can I can try to show you some. Uh, do you know 9/8? It's belong to the our country, more than the other Western cultures. It's like how can I make it now? Uh, just 1 minute.
Okay.
I'm yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great question, but I'm not. Yeah, it's like um, I'm trying to show, but
Okay. We have time.
we can basically play this like a 9/8 notes. 1/8 2 and 1/8 2 and like this. It's a basic 9/8 rhythms. I can show you for for the night because my neighbors also sleeping at 2 a.m.
So you incorporate this night eight rhythm for your drumming, correctly?
Yeah, yeah.
What color is this rhythm in Turkey? Like, for example, we have samba, bossa nova,
Mhm.
okay, and what's the name of this is rhythm?
Some gypsy people are dancing with this rhythm, and at the wedding ceremonies,
Ah,
people also dance as celebrating the ceremony. Yeah, it's a really common rhythm for Turkish people.
oh, it seemed to be very easy for you to dance in night eight division,
Yeah.
98 division. Okay, because 4/4 is more easy apparently to.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we have comment here. 98 uzun.
Uzun hava.
Translate for
It's
us.
another name of, yeah. Balkan music. Another person said that, yeah.
Okay, you have 98 rhythms, but your
Uh-huh.
videos you play mostly almost everything is rock and roll. Is a head drummer.
Yeah, I
Is
love
it
rock and roll so much.
is it your favorite style of drumming?
um, I really like to listen rock songs, rock and metal songs. So it's reflected to my style of drumming too. Yeah, yeah. But I'm at the orchestra of Samba and I'm playing Kaisha, and
Oh,
uh,
really?
it's really different for me to learn and difficult. You have really difficult rhythms. So my hands are tired. I cannot continue. But yeah, it really improved my drumming too. Yes.
You play snare drum, samba snare drum, or
Yeah,
or
Kaisha. Uh,
kaisha. Kaisha is snare
yeah,
drum.
snare drums. Other
Is
name. Yes.
Yeah, snare drum. Oh, great. I don't know about anything about this. You have to post a new video playing caixa samba for us. What do you think?
Yeah, why not? I really want to make a video about it, but I'm not really good at them. I'm so new. Um, 5 or 6 months I'm been playing and studying about the Kaisha.
No problem. We can wait.
Okay, I will. I promise.
We have a new tradition here since we
What?
started with our lives streaming. Um, we we make a challenge for the artists. It's your challenge. Make a video playing caixa.
Okay.
we
I
can
will.
we can wait 2 months, maybe three, but you have to post a video. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Deal.
Uh, what's your favorite drummers playing metal drummers? What's your favorite? What you like to hear? What inspire you in metal drummers?
Um. I really love Marco Miniman, Mike Portnoy, Dave Lombardo, and as a modern drummer, I like Ginger's drummer. Do you know Ginger, the band of
Ginger.
Russia or Ginger? Yeah, yeah. It's a progressive metal band, and I really loved it. Their sounds and uh, just Xar, or I don't remember his name now, and I don't know how it's pronounced, but I really love this drummer. Yeah, and as a metal drummer, or I can sound it from another genres.
You can go it, but just let's talk about metal drummers, for instance, and before we talk about other drummers.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I love Ray Luzier, Korn's drummer.
Mhm.
Uh, And when I was in England, I went to the workshop of him, and of course Marco Minimans. Marco and Ray was really my favorite drummers in that genre. And then I inspired from Mike Portnoy too. Uh, his drum fills with twin pedal is really great. But I'm not trying to improve myself on a twin pedal and the speed of it. But really like to hear in the music, but
Okay.
not like the playing. Yeah.
Okay. We have Mike Portnoy here in my drum school for 2 times. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
really
Meet.
great.
Not a drum clinic or workshop, just a meet and sign session for more than 200 people. Very, 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 very great to have Mike here. Okay,
I wish I was in there.
we have two
Great.
two questions.
Huh.
What the instruments players do you listen except the drums players? Except the drum players.
Except the drums.
Yeah.
Uh, I actually don't like only guitar music, guitar solos. I like piano. I like the. Uh, it reminds me the soundtrack of Only Lovers Left Alive, Jim Jarmusch movie, and its soundtrack and the tranquility in that album really um, attract me. I like that sounds. Like I like metal music. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like movie tracks, movie soundtracks too. I like the
Mhm.
Interstellar soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah, it's really awesome.
Really. Another question. Talk about another others Turkish female drummers that you know.
Uh, haha. Yeah, we in my country there are not so many female drummers actually. I wish we had more, but it's not. Maybe 10 that we have the number. Uh, I love Lale Kardeş. Do you know its name?
Maybe I have to ask to our friend Fernando to looking for. Please say again.
Lale Kardeş.
Okay, Fernando, do
I
you
can
hear?
write after the live session. I can write it to you.
Okay.
I love her drumming style, and she also singing as playing drums. Not actually written. I will write after the session. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Ahmet
Lale
has written
Kardeş.
too. Yeah. Uh-huh. And when we look at the world, I love Annika Nels. And actually, there are lots of female drummers. There are good female drummers in worldwide. But actually, most of them only playing covers. Um, I'm not against to play covers. Yeah, I am making covers, but um, producing and creating new things, new music are also so precious. And um, yeah, so that's why I love Anika so much. She have a producing mind. She also have creating new things and combinations, subdivisions, etc. Yeah.
Oh, very very interesting. Your point. Do you are a composer?
Um, I'm composing drum parts with my bands, and not I have a single now, but I really want to make a. But I'm waiting to feel ready for this.
Okay. I want to hear. We all want to hear when available. Talk for us about your first drum kit and your drum kit now. Yeah, I saw your videos, and the quality of the drum sound is much higher now. New Mapex
Mhm.
and all sound in general is better.
Yeah, of course. My first drums was Premier Olympic series. It was so cheap and so small, tiny, cool. Uh, but then I met the Mapex Saturn series, so wow, I was really surprised. Uh, I really love the Tom's tones. Uh, yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, it totally changed my point of view to the drums and drum fills.
What do you practice now for maintain your technique or your double pedal speed? What your favorite practice routine now? Now that you have
Mm.
time, all the world have time, all the time in the world.
I turned to basics. I didn't have time to turn them, and it's so funny. But I practiced uh, double, single, paradiddle, reverse paradiddle, double paradiddle, paradiddle, diddle. I really played this, and I wanted to improve more groovy sound. Um, I was playing, yeah, for years, but I wanted to hear its groove and its taste more. My ghost notes, I really studied about them because I haven't time for this because of the concerts and lessons. So I have lots of time and I practice the basics more and more, and it really improved, I think. Yeah.
Great. Do you have lessons now? Are you having lessons now?
I didn't have online lessons because I have no drums in my home, but we began to give lessons in the studio. Yes.
Oh, great. Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Two questions here. What do you prefer to jam in with guitar player or bass player? You can only pick one
Guitar or bass?
to jam in with.
Uh, uh, I prefer now the bass.
The bass.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
more groovy.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
guitar. Goodbye, guitar player. Goodbye. See you. Another question. What size of your drum kit? The Mapex, of course. What size? We are very crazy. We are fell in love with drum setups. We want to know everything about everything. So let's begin with your size of the drums. Just drums.
Okay, just the drums. Kick is 22 inch. Snare is 14, 12, 14, and I have two floor toms, and the other one is like 16, 18. Yeah, it's going that way.
Okay, you have 12 and 14 toms. 12 and 14.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ah, okay. 14 is a big tom to put in on the top of the bass drum. If your bass drum
Uh,
is 22 inches.
22, but I'm putting it the cymbal stand,
Oh, okay.
not on the drums. It's separated from each other. The bass one and the cymbals, and cymbals are no toms are attached to the cymbal stands.
Okay. Do you have just one
Oh
snare
no,
drum?
no. 10. Okay. 10, 12. Like this way. I for I'm mixed up. Yeah, the numbers. That's
10,
why we
12,
confused. Haha,
10,
yeah.
12, and floor toms
Uh-huh.
14
Haha.
and 16.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have just one snare drum? What type of snare drum you prefer? Metal or wood or hybrid?
Uh,
Hybrid.
Mine is maple and piccolo. Piccolo is not seen in the rock sounds, but I love this taste.
Piccolo 14 by 4, 14 by 3.5. What measure?
Four.
14. Well,
Mhm.
in the 19s, you would see a piccolo with grunge drummers. Do you
Mhm.
know grunge? You have Pearl Jam and other bands like that using piccolos too in 90s.
Yeah,
Let's talk about your drum heads. What you're using now, Remo.
Remo, yes. At my snare drum, I'm using the artist series. It's Guns and Roses everywhere and skulls is
Uh-huh.
painted. I really love this skull things, so I reflected the drums. And the other ones are classic Remo series.
Okay. We have a question, two times same question. What do you think about Turkish symbols? Oh, I guess that you love Turkish symbols. People,
Yeah, so
uh,
much. That's
so
why
much.
I'm their artist.
But before we talk about Turkish, let's talk about Istanbul. Istanbul, not the symbols, Istanbul, but about the city.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
you have so many factories, symbol factories in Istanbul. I'm correct?
Yeah, it's a paradise for symbols. Yes, they are all producing in there, handmade, both all of them.
Tell us about these factories, how it works. People can go in and play the symbols or purchase your symbols. Uh, how it works.
Um, I went there once at 3 or 4 years ago, and it was so excited for me to see how they're made. And a fabric that mans are hammering the symbols and then putting it on a fire and then hammering more and more. Then you choose the weight and size and um, the other qualities. So they are making it for your taste. Yeah.
Your symbols were made from your taste.
Yes. Actually, I like a spiral one. Spiral one is for effect symbol, a 14-inch, and it's have a so trashy sound, and I really want to put it on my drum fills, but its voice like this, and it really makes me feel so happy when I hear it. Yes.
What makes you more happy? A cymbal sound or a drum sound?
Actually, tones
Tom.
are really important for me. Yes, yes. That's why I decided to have a Mapex Saturn series. Um, when I record in my drums for my videos, I am not changing my tones as in the mixing. They're all flat tones, no reverb, no any sample or change. I really love their own sounds.
Oh, great to know this detail. Fernando is asking you that 14 symbol is like a China one. I think you said about this spiral, correct?
Haha, spiral.
Okay.
I'm
Leticia.
using China and Spiral too. China is in front of me, and Spiral is in the place of the China.
Okay.
Right and front of me. Yeah.
Okay. Do you prefer a more heavier cymbals, medium, or more thinny cymbals?
I prefer thin ones because I love the light sound. Light, but how can I tell this in English? Uh, mm, I didn't remember the
No, no problem. Maybe brilliant,
brighter.
bright.
Yes, yes.
Okay. What type your right symbol is? Do you think that the right symbol is like the signature of the drummer?
um, I think for jazz drummers, yes, it is a signature, but I'm not a jazz drummer, so I'm not always make shuffle, swing, etc. So, um, yeah, I love my right, but not that much important in my music style. Actually, as a metal drummer or rock drummer, I'm playing as a signature as a China. China is really important as breakdowns. And I said that I love the bright and thin cymbals, but my right cymbal is opposite to this rock beat roll, and it's so heavy. So yeah, but I love both of the styles. Yeah.
How many symbols do you have
Oh.
at your vote?
From the beginning to now.
Yeah, Turkish symbols. You have to.
Turkish.
Yeah, Turkish symbols. How many Turkish symbols you have now? How many?
Hi-hats, crash, right, China, crash, 9.
9 symbols. But you are using 9 symbols at your drum kit. But how many symbols in total? Just 9?
No, there are more.
At your home, there are more. I want to know how many symbols do you have? Turkish symbols. It seems to be very very good symbols because
Yes.
I checked the Brazilian website for Turkish symbols Brazil, and just seeing the symbol you can imagine the sound when you see the photo of the symbol. So playing for 30 years now or more, I have this kind of feeling. How many symbols you have? Do you use different kinds of setups or basically the same?
Maybe there are 10 more, 10 or 15. I actually don't have so much space for the putting the gear, so I sold my X symbols, and then there are less left. But my genres are really close to each other, except one. I'm playing at opera too. Its setup is different, and the others one is similar to, so it's not changing too much.
Okay, and a drum kit. You have one drum kit for all your gigs.
I had another one to the to my students, a premiere. I said for my first drum kit,
Okay.
and the other one I'm not always carrying to all of the kits to the gigs. Some of them as snare, twin pedal, cymbals I'm carrying to the gigs.
Okay.
One, yes.
Okay. Two drum kits. So Leticia is asking you. Leticia is my student. Uh, she asking you how many instruments do you play?
My first instrument was piano. I'm still playing it, and I'm playing shaman drums and percussion like bongo, djembe, shaker. But I'm not professional on percussion. Just love to play it at my own.
Don't forget the caixa.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Don't forget
But
the caixa.
I'm so at the beginner at this instrument, so it's
No
not
problem.
fair to say that I'm a kaisha player.
Meanwhile, you practice. You practice. Don't forget the video. Okay.
Okay.
Another question: did you bring your kids on your gigs, or you use the house kit?
Uh, I usually use the house kit, and I said before I'm carrying only my snare, twin pedals, and cymbals.
Okay. How many gigs do you have in normal times?
It depends on the time. Maybe three times in a week or three times in a month. It totally changed to the big change. I'm not playing in a certain band. I'm playing 4 or 5 bands. So I kind of independent drummer. So if there was a job, they are calling me. So I'm going. That's how it works.
Oh, okay, okay. Leticia is asking you if you teach drums. You just
Yes.
said about that. Yeah, teach drums. Okay, we talk about your drums, your drum heads, your cymbals. What's your favorite? You're using Vater, correct?
Yes.
Vater.
Waiter drumsticks.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I have, but not the blue ones. I'm using the blue ones on my videos, but
oh, okay, the blue
I
one.
have the other ones in my home practice.
Uh-huh.
Los Angeles 5A.
Los Angeles 5A.
Can
Eh,
you see this? Yes.
yeah. Is a wood or nylon tip? What do you prefer?
Wood, I prefer always. But the other blue ones are wrapped in the bluish things, and their tops are nylon. But they're also good too as a show in the gigs or in the videos. But I prefer to practice in that ones.
Oh, okay. Do you play with brushes too?
Brush.
Yeah, brushes.
Uh, yeah. I don't. When I was playing at opera, maybe in 2 or 3 songs, but not actually.
Okay. Um, we have here a Brazilian drummer called May Fogari. Thank you, May, for watch us. May
Hi.
is a great drummer. Thank you, May.
Cool.
Leticia, we don't have any prize for now because how can the Leyan can send you a pair of sticks? Is so far. Leticia
Yeah.
is asking about a prize, a giveaway. Uh, May said that her phone is crazy. Is send um, this kind of figure, laughing figure. Okay, no problem. Her phone is crazy. Okay, let's talk about your bands. Okay, your bands, your autoral. your own sounds. What you looking for when your band is composing, or when you came to the rehearsal with some ideas? What do you think is work for you? What do you favorite kind of sounds to compose?
Uh, I really love rock sounds in my bands while I'm playing. And um, when I was a teenager, I always listening symphonic metal. So I began my music career with some kind of things, and we made a single album with my band. And then my music taste has been a little bit changed, and we are combining some different genres with my bands as composing with my band. Actually, I'm trying to combine Turkish classical sounds and the rock sounds, and the other one, uh, but it's not. We didn't release the songs yet, so I shouldn't give a clue about them too much.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I love to mix the genres.
Okay. Okay. Great. Well, let's see if you. Leticia is asking if you practice drums or other instruments. You all already say about that. Um, I don't understand what this guy. It's the game. That's the game. I don't know. Understand what he wants to say with this. Okay, let's talk about you. What you say to the younger drummers like Leticia, my student, to practice to become a good drummer like you, and if you
Thank you.
encourage the people, the young drummers, to post or film uh, themselves playing.
Uh, Practicing things, or in general, which one do you prefer to answer me?
In general, what do you think is important to the beginning drummers? Okay, if like uh, rudiments, or like what do you think is important to a beginning drummer?
I think the most important thing is to listen music, listening different genres that you don't listen at your own. Maybe you listen only metal, and you should change your point of view to the other music, because um, music is universal, and there are lots of beautiful musics in the world. So I think to discover all of the other genres, and uh, put yourself in different beats, different knowledge within them is really important. So the first thing is to listen music, and the other one is to uh, play in the basic beats, groovy, uh, not to study only speed. We are not machines, we are not robots, and we should play in full of passion and full of feeling, and we should we should feel the groove in it. So it's it can be uh, it can be to the real as we improve our control on the drumsticks. So this single, double, paradiddle, and the other stick control exercises are really, really important, uh, and to improving the. Uh, it's a long sentence, so I Yeah, but the basic ones are really important, I think. Hani, not the other subdivisions or the polyrhythm parts are coming after this basics. But mostly students are uh, always coming to the end, always want to coming to the other stages before practicing the basic ones. So it's a really wrong way to begin. We should be patient.
Yeah, okay, okay. Do you think it's very important uh, to have patience?
Yes.
Do you
Yeah.
agree with me? Have a lot of patience to learn any instrument, drums, whatever. Um, Free spirit is wrote here. Being versatile, various music styles is a good way to open and improve skill doors. Correct?
Yes, she says so correct. I didn't say it like this, a proper sentence. So thanks for helping me, please, Spirit.
Thank you. Thank you, Free Spirit. May are asking you, are there many women drummer in your country? Yeah, she said anything about this before. There are many, so no, not so many female
Not
drummers
so
in,
many.
not so many.
No,
Okay,
no.
Leticia is asking you. Leticia is good in English. Okay,
Oh,
you are good in English, and you have to have good to be good in drums too. Uh, when you do a show, you stay nervous.
I couldn't hear this
Okay,
last words.
when you go to do a live show,
Mm-hmm.
you stay nervous.
No,
No.
I feel really relaxed. Uh, it's I think it's my day and I can play and do whatever I want. I'm free. It's so a happy time for me. Why nervous?
Great, great answer. Fizz Beauty, I'm super happy to listen to you, Leyan, tonight. This talk is super interesting. Thank you to both of you. Thank you, thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
let's. We have about 5 minutes. We don't have. We will not have a second streaming. Okay, correct. It's very
Okay.
late. It's very late, early for Lane now. We have just a little minutes. Um, Lane, thank you for coming to this streaming. It's a great honor to us to have you
It's
here.
my pleasure to be here with you. Yeah, I should. I thank you.
It's an honor to us. We are starting now with this international lives with you. Please say the final words for the people to watch you, to hear you, your Instagram, your YouTube channel. It's up to you now.
Okay. Thanks for the listening and staying with us tonight. I'm so happy to be here with you and to meet with you. Thank you. And never give up to listen your heart and your own beats in your head. Yeah, it's a long way to learn.
Okay, great. Good. Leticia, remind is a long way to learn. It's not a short way. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, we have a live with a Brazilian drummer next week, and next
Oh,
week we have another international live with Ana Barreiro. I'm inviting you to watch.
sure.
Ana Barreiro is actually a Brazilian drummer that is living in LA. We can talk about caixa samba for you,
Oh,
especially. Okay.
I will be there. Yes.
Yeah, we'll have another surprise here. International lives, drummers from countries like Italy, Netherlands, Argentina, and so on. Thank you, Leyan, for
Oh,
your patience. Thank you for your time. You're a great drummer. Hope
thank you so much.
you have a good night of sleep now. Sorry for my
Yes.
English. Uh, uh,
No, my English is not fluent enough. Yes.
but I think it's okay. We don't have any complaints here.
Okay.
People, Leticia, thank you, Fernando, thank you, Free Spirit, thank you, Joaquinho. Joaquinho just came now, and all the people. Do you want to say thanks for your sponsors too?
Yeah, of course. They always had a great support for me. I should thank all of them. Turkish, Waiter, Okay, Simpat. I love them so much.
Okay, great. Please follow me all the drums at YouTube channel and Instagram. Correct?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, people. Bye bye. Good night. Thank you so much. See you.
Good night. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day, you too. Bye bye for
Bye
all.
bye.